This is Edward at edwardjdavis.com, where your money, marketing, and mindset matter. Today I'll be discussing with you the 7 money-saving tips that you need to adopt today. Number 1 on that list is you need to know how to save at least 2 checks a year. For some, you may say, that sounds like a pretty difficult task. But guess what? If you get paid bi-weekly, it's actually a simple task. Because there will be 2 times during that year where in 1 month you will actually get 3 checks. If you only budgeted and condition yourself to only spend as if you got 2 checks a month, you could very easily set aside 2 entire checks by the end of the year and put that money into a savings account. Number 2, lower your monthly cell bill. Understand this, cell phone companies are not loyal to you. Verizon, T-Mobile, AT&T, Boost, all of the brands you can name, they only care about their pockets. So why be loyal to them if they're not loyal to you? My attitude is simple. Every few months, you should try to figure out where the best deal is. There are many companies out there right now that are giving unlimited data for $45, maybe $50 a month. So if you're paying more than that, you need to be reevaluating that cell phone bill and trying to get that down some. Number 3, lower your monthly cable bill. I cannot emphasize this enough. I have far too many friends that have 4,000 channels and they only watch 5. Why are you paying $100, $200 extra a month for channels that you don't even know exist? You don't even go through that many channels in one sitting or even in a week. So you need to try to figure out what are the bare minimum channels that I actually need. What are the channels that I watch every day or at least every other day to justify the cost that I'm spending on a monthly basis for this cable bill. So my recommendation is process of elimination. Figure out exactly the bare bones minimum that you need. And those channels, you should try to get that in a package and only pay for what you need. Number 4, find ways to cut grocery and restaurant expenses. This means commit to only eating out once a month as opposed to once a week. Or if you eat out once a week already, commit to challenging yourself to eliminating at least one of those weeks starting out, and then graduating to trying to eliminate 2 of those weeks, right? Do more cooking at home. Do more of those things with friends and family that don't cost you a lot of money, right? There are a lot of things in life that are free or have minimum costs, if you just are creative about it and how you approach it. So my attitude is simple. Figure out ways to cut that grocery bill and cut that restaurant bill at least in half. And it can be done. All it takes is a little discipline. And number 5 on that list is this, which goes right into number 4 with figuring out ways to save on that grocery bill. Number 5 is never shop without a shopping list. Why is this important? It's important for a number of reasons. The main reason is this. The store is a war zone. You say, what do you mean by war zone? I mean war zone. Bombs dropping, war zone. Because the store is designed from the time you walk in to assault you and strip you of every dime possible before you exit the store. I have a marketing background, so I understand the game and the psychology. All of the sights, the sounds, and the smells are designed to rob you of every dollar from the moment you walk into the store. Why do you think that all of the main items that you come into a store to get, the breads, the meats, the the dairy products. All of that stuff is at the back of the store. It's because they want you to walk through the entire store so that by the time you get back to the front counter, you've spent 50, 60, 70, $80 or a couple of $100 that you didn't even intend to spend when you walk into the store. People who own businesses of that nature know this. Over 70% of purchases are still impulse purchases. That means you walk in there and you're picking up things that you did not intend to put into that basket when you came through that door. So a shopping list gives you structure. It gives you boundaries and parameters. It means that I don't go outside of this list. I look up, I grab what I need, I look back down, I keep moving. I don't pay any attention to the 2 for $1, 4 for $99, all of the so-called sales. And then as you get closer to the front of the counter, all of a sudden things get a lot cheaper. It's designed to play on your impulses. So you can pick it up without thinking about it. And before you know it, all of those 2 for $99s have added up to 50 extra bucks you did not intend to spend. My attitude is clear. Shop with a shopping list or enter at your own peril. You will always spend way more money that you could be actually saving if you do not have a shopping list. Adding to that, I go into point number 6, which is never shop while you're hungry. This also will help you save a lot of money. So all of this ties right back into our number 4. What do I mean by that? Anytime you shop on an empty stomach, your stomach is what does the talking. It's almost like that old saying that his stomach was too big for his eyes, or his eyes too big for his stomach. I think that's what it is. His eyes were too big for his stomach. That means that your stomach was so hungry, it was sending the wrong signals to your eyes. Your eyes saw and wanted everything that your stomach couldn't even hold it. But it's because you were so hungry that you believed that you wanted all of that. It's no different than when you walk in the store. Everything your eyes see is going to want and it's going to go in that basket. So you should eat a hearty meal before you go shopping in anybody's store. Otherwise, you're going to always pick up 1,000 more items that you're going to then get back home, eat only half of, and then realize I didn't even want this in the first place. I just thought I did because I was so damn hungry, right? So I'll end this with my number 7, which is learn today to start not just saving money, but saving your savings. What do I mean by that? If you ever get your grocery bill or any receipt from a store that you went into, you will always see a circle at the bottom where they circle, this is what you saved today, right? Shopping with us, you saved $50. Shopping with us, you saved $15. It's cool to know that you saved that money. But what if every time you save that money, you actually put it into your savings? Now we're talking about, again, actually making your money work for you, putting that money into an emergency fund, having that money available to actually be able to make it grow, as opposed to just walking out and saying, okay, I saved $10, and then turn around, right around and still spend that $10. So my attitude is this. If I went into the store and bought a shirt that was on sale, and it told me I saved $50 because it was a $100 shirt, if I liked the shirt enough, I may have actually paid $100 for it anyway. So why not go ahead and put the $50 I saved away as if I didn't have it in the first place? It goes back to kind of paying yourself first. But the reality is, if you did that consistently, think about throughout the entire year, every time you got a receipt, it showed you the amount you saved, and you took that same amount and actually put it away into a savings account. It will make a huge difference in your bottom line. So these are my tips. These are my tricks. Just a few to start with, but it will get you going. So thanks for tuning in. And know that here is where we get your mind set. It's always about your money, marketing, and mindset. And don't forget to subscribe.